explaining when you came in, what we're going to do today is we have done something similar. It's a third eye meditation, but it's more than that. It's an activation. So I'm going to place some symbols here to start activating more. And what will happen is the symbol goes in. Here we have our third eye, but around the back we also have our causal chakra, which is like the feminine aspect of our third eye. It's where we can receive a lot of messages from spirit as well. You know, it can be the connection to, they call it sometimes the connection to past life or the connection to the moon. You know, it really depends. Everybody works different. You know, everybody's experience works different. I feel it not for so much psychic messages, but I do know when I'm working with healing and past lives, I can feel it around the back. But you don't have to sort of be too aware. It's just going to help activate him. And what will happen is we're going to place a symbol, or I'm going to place a sacred symbol here. It's like a Sanskrit symbol with the intention of activating this third eye aspect, the feminine and the masculine. And I feel that I was given this to you because remember in the new moon, we worked on the masculine and feminine energies because we were in Gemini. It's very similar because today or the other day I thought, oh, this is what we're going to do, and I was like, oh no, we're not. We're going to do this. So because we're going to work on the masculine and the feminine aspect, so it will hopefully open up, but it will also creates a bit of a tube. So you may notice your clairaudience, clairvoyance, and it helps balance and clear the pineal and the pituitary gland. So it's sort of you know, it feels like it just balances and clears, almost like a gold band around here. You can have little halos. Well, a bit lower. So we're going to do that. It's not a long meditation, but I feel that it will be good to start activating it. It helps connect. It helps to give you a better channel. And it's grounding, which I know sounds contradictory or counteractive because we think, oh, you know, we want to connect up. But to receive, we also have to be grounded. So it helps ground our third eye. It helps ground our channeling so that then we can open up even more. And it also is helping us remove fear. Because in the past, you know, we were told you shouldn't see things like that, you shouldn't do things, you never saw that, you know, don't believe in, you can't see angels or fairies or dead people or you know, whatever it is you've seen, or you may have seen something that's going to happen. You may have had a vision, a premonition, and it scared you, especially when you were younger, you know, because we had that, oh, I knew that was going to happen. And then you think, oh, what's wrong with me? I'm a freak, you know. So this is to help calm it and open. And it helps the connection between your inner self and your higher self. So it just strengthens that sort of tube of connection. So we're going to this meditation. Then when we come out, we're going to pull a card, and it's really just going to be, I'll quote you on, or a message. I shall say what you're looking for, the question we'll go in for, and you can look at the card. And then I'm going to pull a card for the group, and you can all see what message you get off it. And it's really just to prove or to show you that a card can mean something different for everybody. You know, it's really multifaceted. You know, there's all these different layers and parts and colors that may pop out, or numbers to someone else, or so we're just going to have a play with that, and then we'll have time to read for each other or do some play. Yay. All right, so I'm just going to make sure everybody's muted. Hi Sandra, darling, lovely to see you, my lovely. Okay, I'm just going to mute everybody. Is everybody muted? Okay, just so there's no feedback. And Oh, so when you're ready, I also feel today, so I don't know whether it is just me or whether it is the group energy. It just feels like we need to calm down a little bit, you know? Oh, so I invite you just to take a couple of deep breaths with me. So if we just all breathe in and then just exhale. And then breathe in this beautiful white light healing energy. And then just breathe out any stress, any distractions, anything that needs to be just let go of. And then breathe in once again this beautiful divine light. And then breathe out the beautiful pure white light. Okay. Oh, sorry, someone's just going to come in. So just stay in that relaxed state just as I let somebody in. So just keep focusing on your breath and make sure that everything's okay. Hi, Rachel, darling. We've just started meditation, so I'm just going to mute you. It's lovely to see you. So we've just started taking a breath just to release any tension, any negative stress, any lower vibration emotions. Oh, and so just relax down and down. And we're going into this meditation here. We have set the intention for the group of opening up, clearing and balancing the masculine and feminine parts of your third eye, making you more open and receptive to intuition and all higher knowing. So we're going to activate some symbols now, and you can just be open to receive. And they're just going to awaken parts of your third eye perhaps you've not been using fully. So if it's comfortable for you with your eyes closed, gaze up with your eyelids closed, gaze at your third eye. So you sort of raise your eyeballs up just to where your third eye is, where your eyebrows meet. And just if it's not painful or, just rest your eyes there. And then we're just going to put all the attention and intention in this space. So we're just going to open up with these sacred symbols that are dropping in to help ground this area and activate. Okay. We're also going to call on Archangel Metatron to assist this process, as well as any guides, our psychic guides, our spirit guides, archangels, anything that's supposed to come in, any guide or light that's supposed to come in to help you on your spiritual journey, whether it's to receive higher knowledge for yourself or to help get messages for other people. This is to help align our abilities, our psychic abilities, with our soul purpose. So with every in-breath you take, just start to visualize a beautiful indigo light and a bright white golden light that penetrates your third eye. And this light pushes through and it gets larger and larger. And here we're just starting to remove and release anything that's clouded the masculine aspect of your third eye. And we just allow this almost like a window wiper to come in, cleansing this area, soothing this area, soothing the emotions connected to perhaps any fear, any emotions that are connected that have almost put a filter over this third eye. So we're just going to remove that. And then we also now start to send a symbol back to the causal chakra that we just spoke about at the back of your head. And you may just now feel this beautiful white light energy going through and clearing and clearing. And this chakra is governed by Archangel Christiel, and we're just going to ask this presence also of the Archangel to come in to help this process. You also can help with the silence in the chatter of your mind, which is one of the things that we can that really can block the messages that come through when we can't ground or silence our mind. Okay. And this has, you may feel this beautiful energy coming through now. It's full of feminine energy, compassion, love, and intuition. And this energy starts to now pass through your pituitary gland and the pineal gland, clearing and balancing. Clearing and balancing, and I can feel it also going around to your ear chakras, perhaps clearing this area. And I almost feel like it's softening the blows. That's the word I've got coming through. So that may mean that perhaps you've heard things that you haven't liked to hear. But this is certainly removing any blocks around this area. Okay, so as we know, through this chakra of the third eye, we receive messages, information, inspiration from our higher spirit realms. So we're just going to say, as we're clearing and balancing, we're also just going to say some affirmations. So you can just sort of imagine that these affirmations are being put into your eye, your third eye, placed into your third eye. So you may even read them as they're placed in and just sort of breathe them in so you feel the vibration. So we've cleansed, let go of fear, released and expanded. So now it's almost like in the preparation for these intentions. So you can just say that out loud or just in your mind. I am receptive to all. I am receptive to all intuitions and higher knowledge. I am strongly connected to my higher self. My vision is clear. I trust my intuition and I allow it to guide me. I am now ready to see anything that's been hidden from me. I connect with my guides, source, and the higher knowledge. Every day, my spiritual guidance becomes more and more clear. I trust that I will be shown and guided in the right direction for my soul. My third eye is now open, clear, and receptive to all higher knowing. And still feeling connected to this energy in your third eye, we're just going to feel this energy almost being scooped around to your ears, through your mind to the pituitary and the pineal gland, and again round to the back of your head, causal chakra, and it's almost massaging this area, soothing this area and releasing any tension. releasing the tension and blocks. So in this time and space here, we're going to set intention to be more present, to be more self-aware, to be more mindful, and to listen, and almost listen with our third eye. And to see more, to be open to see. And I'm also getting reminded here to just mention that as we become more sensitive and as we open our eye, as we open up to more messages, we then have to be a little bit more aware of the other things that we're seeing in our daily life. So if you know you're going to watch a violent film or the news or something, all this is asking you to do is perhaps say to yourself, you're going to close your third eye at this moment. So the vibrations that you pick up from other people going through trauma aren't passed through to give this fear. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So you've got to remember at all times that you are in charge of your gifts and your energy. You control this. So you open. When you sit down to read somebody's energy, read cards, you can just open with your intention. You open and accept the vision and the messages. And when you're in situations that you don't want penetrating your energy field, you close them down. Doesn't mean that you're not going to receive and have perception or intuition, but you're not going to be so open that perhaps its vibration of what you see disturbs you. Okay. And then we're just going to breathe a couple of breaths again, just grounding yourself right down, grounding yourself. And then when you're ready, just come back into yourself, into your body, into the room, and then pick up your cards, unless you want to write something down that you've received. But if not, come back into the room, pick up your tarot cards or oracle cards, give them a bit of a shuffle, and then just ask to be shown what's been hidden from you. What's been hidden from you? Okay. And just see and feel what message